Okay, so last time I actually tried to actually stream this shit, it wasn't working properly and the audio sounded like shit. So today's a new day and we gonna start over. So this is actually my Steam version of my Warframe. I got an Xbox version and this version, so you might see a difference every time I play. Sometimes I might turn gray like the default freaking Warframe, and then I got my actually primary one, which is pretty much this one. Only thing different, I don't have the. Okay, sorry, my Warframe is kind of a little high right now, but as I said, you might see that difference sometimes because, this is actually my primary one, and, I was doing an Xbox, so I was actually trying to test it out by actually trying to, see how Twitch runs with the whole freaking Xbox thing. So, because I remember back, like, when I first got the Xbox One S, back in, like, what, 2016-ish, I think? Yeah. And I would like stream all the time, and I guess things didn't work out because I had a sucky mic and I was always using dollar store microphones, so I'm guilty of that. But this will probably actually be my primary one, so I like it, and I was actually starting to grow fond of like the Xbox version of this, but streaming from the Xbox platform through the just a regular app, by hitting live stream or whatever, it's kind of difficult because Xbox, it's different because you gotta have that right microphone, and I got the whole setup, so why not use it? So I might not have the exact items I did on that, but the progress on here is farther, so you're probably gonna see me stream this on here more. And by the way, I wanted to let you know this ain't gonna be the only game I stream on here, so so I had to come up with some ideas of games to play that I'm not jumping between anime to freaking MMORPG games. So it's like I just want to let y'all know, I do play multiple games. It's just ain't the only one. So actually, let's see the progress. How's my progress? Can I see the progress, please? Missions. Okay. And by the way, I cannot. If anyone, for future references and chat and shit, I'm still learning how to read the comments. I guess I have to have my phone on or something. I guess you read the comments. I don't know. So I've been seeing a lot of streamers be having like tablets and crap in front of them, and I got that laptop, my gaming laptop. I pretty much use for my vacations and stuff. Especially when I went to Missoula. I want to say Manhattan. It wasn't Manhattan. Fucking Missoula, freaking. I can't think straight right now. Sorry, but okay. Got a universe. All right, so current quests. All right. Okay, I see this. Last time I played this, I only did one mission, but I was cranking that thing. I was one of the missions where basically you're just kind of doing a whole, battle royale thing with, freaking NPCs and shit. So I was actually watching another Twitch streamer, and he got me because he started talking about, basically the problem of bullying nowadays, especially in, especially in those youthful years. There's always that one little tater tot of a kid that always wants to torture, the younger, smarter kids. He may feel, that he has to do that, or, he wants to, flex his dominance because, that, sorry. He wants to flex his dominance and just, be a total, tater tot, So, I would share a story on my own, but I don't really want to go into that because I'm playing a game, and everyone has the right to opinion. Everyone has the right to express what they're feeling. So as I do therapy and crap like that. So sometimes I kind of keep it in a booth. So All right, so we got to see what this dude is wanting. Restore. Well, that drip, that alter freaking universe, freaking Superman, freaking Kryptonium type shit. Alright, let's read this. You're right that, threat is real. We found one drifting nearer, but the Lotus knew we were coming. She purged the... I ain't gonna try to read that. Moments before we had them and sent the squad Tino to break out our assaults. They escaped. We are working on tracing them. Separate this, you know, from the flock. Oof, shit. You ever start reading something like this? You know, I think no one is perfect. You know, I think everyone has, you know, that like mind fuck moment when they're like, fuck, oh my god, is this the same one I did? I'm like, yeah, we gonna do it, so I ain't gotta keep actually doing that crap. So alright, let's go to the freaking, alright, let's go to the universe. If I remember where it was. Okay, first off, am I already up here? Yeah, I'm already up here. Alright, let's see where we're going.
When you are ready, proceed to the navigation console. Tenno, we may have a problem. The colony is unresponsive. Get to the surface so we can see.
Alright, let's see what we got. By the way, I did have to tweak a lot of settings too for me to actually be able to do this, because, you know, playing these on PCs is different than actually playing them on, you know, console. But yeah, don't get me wrong, I love playing on console. Hold on, let me freaking... I gotta turn down my freaking...
of this. The Grineer are here, and I cannot find any signs of living colonists. You still have a job to do.
Alright, so
find the foundry segment.
Alright. Alright, I had to turn that down just a little bit. So, alright. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's do this. Y'all about to see me Indiana Jones and shit, so... Whoop. Missed. Where you going? You see them legs? He got that freaking chicken log legs. Alright, that's enough playing. Alright, let's... Bro. Alright. Alright. Read with me. Alright. Alright, so. So I am probably going to have to repeat some missions I actually completed on my Xbox. So as I said, this is pretty much going to be my primary one, you know, just to get that feeling of... I actually do have a capture card, but at the same time, I'm getting tired of, you know, unplugging my Xbox and reconnecting it, and, you know, it's just it's a pain in the ass, you know, nobody got time for that. Whoop. I just Will Smith Bad Boys that shit. Alright. By the way, how do people actually think about all that freaking Hollywood shit going on, man? Allegations and shit. You know, Hollywood is in fucking shambles right now. You know, now that you think about it, you know, there is a lot of sinning going on in that place. So, alright, what we got? Alright. Give me the coordinates, lady. By the way, and I was chilling with my mom in the living room the other night, and I freaking decided to, you know, do the whole freaking, you know, that fucking old Domino's commercial when they freaking, you know, put the fucking boxers on in the pink shirt, freaking just slide through the house. And that was actually pretty cool. I actually like freaking surfing through the fucking hallway. It was actually pretty fun. Now, if I would have fell and kind of busted my head open, you know, then that would be a different story. But, you know, I'm a G with it, so. Okay, look like I gotta kill enemies. Whoop. Where you at? Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Okay, that sounded like a freaking EMP bomb or some shit. Okay, I guess they're below me. Alright, where you at? Oh, you hiding. Wimp. Okay, where you at? Alright. Going up. Hey, come back. Get that grody shit off me. Alright, let's go. Alright. Sorry, that's pretty slow. By the way, I did learn, you know, those little freaking, you know, unlock hack button things, they go by faster and faster. So that's one thing you gotta have, man. You gotta have patience, and then you gotta learn how to freaking, you know, not try to rush it, cause then. All right. And I'm actually hoping this is actually going through and not freaking, I'm not freaking talking to myself and shit. So, all right. By the way, you guys see that I'm actually having fun with this freaking handgun. All right. By the way, what kind of people that play this Warframe game? What's your guys' favorite actual freaking Warframe? Like, you ain't gotta like freaking chat it. Like, send me a freaking message and tell me what your favorite Warframe is if you play this game. By the way, I noticed there's a big argument going on a freaking game community on Steam and freaking YouTube that this game is basically a knockoff of freaking Destiny. You know, Destiny's fun and I like it, you know. I feel bad that they lost one of their freaking voice actors. And they did some kind of, you know, tribute for him. One of the voice actors for one of the characters. And that character dialogue shit. Like, I guess one of them passed away, so... You know, that's pissing a lot of people off that people are saying this is a knockoff or, you know, Destiny is a knockoff of this, you know. I'm not trying to talk game politics or whatever, but, you know, that is kind of messed up. Like, I cannot stand when some people will basically talk crap on people that have already died and crap, you know. That is kind of messed up. Come on, guys. It's for the love of the game, seriously. Like, nobody got time for all that, you know. They're not here anymore, you know. They could probably see us and hear us, but, you know, it's just, you know, you're going to mess around and go outside and end up getting hit by a school bus. Alright, I literally just seen something there. But I don't have my freaking scanner thing, so I can't freaking do that. Alright. Alright, so I got to get back up there. I'm just kind of looting right now. I would call it farming or whatever, but I gotta get all I can get right now, because you never know what I actually need them for. That's one thing I actually have trouble with people, you know, because, you know, I ain't so much as a casual gamer or, you know, hardcore gamer. I'm just like, I don't know what you would call it, you know. Okay, so you gotta go this way. You gotta go around. If I can go around. Let's see, this guy go through here. Yep. Open. Alright, that's a vent. Can't go through that way. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Change. Alright, so it says this way. That's why and through the vent. Yep, alright. Fucking Batman shit right there. Alright. By the way, what? I recently seen the Lilo and Stitch movie. That was actually pretty good, you know. I'm not a big fan of, you know, the live action remakes, but, you know, that was actually a good one, you know. I thought I was just going to see some kind of Temu freaking, you know, remake, like Netflix adaptation shit, but it was actually pretty good, you know. And also, I watch Squid Games too. You know, I wanted to give it a try because my friends were talking about it, and I just wanted to actually see what it was about. So, I actually went and I actually looked at it. So, it's actually pretty good, I guess. Okay. By the way, that freaking little fucking AI, little fucking butler assistant dude, he be on some shit. He literally be on some shit. By the way, as I said, you will see me doing. I am a smoker, so I don't want nobody, complaining about it. Everybody does a little something, something. So, alright, dude. Yep, typical butler, always talking shit but working. Yeah, I guess you could call me a butler. I work at McDonald's and I do freaking do maintenance, so I guess. You know what he looked like? He looked like that freaking dude from what's that fucking? He looked like, I guess you could say the Man of Steel. Nah, he's just high off that freaking. Every time we leave him alone, he just gets into the database and doing some naughty, AI crap. All right, let's go to my arsenal. I gotta get my weapon back. I don't really use this one, so. Okay, let's see. I need a machine gun actually, so I'm gonna have to upgrade some of this stuff. What else we got here? Let's preview it. I'm not really a shield type of guy. What's this one? Ooh, that looks sexy. Actually matches. Let me get that. Hold on. I have to buy that off screen, but I do actually like that. Because I don't want like my freaking, information popping up on the screen. So we ain't going to do that. So right now we're going to go for this. We're going to stick with that. We're just going to upgrade some of these weapons that don't seem like they're upgraded enough. Okay, let's upgrade this shit. Okay. Okay, let's Alright, so we got. I did not mean to do that. Alright, go back. I don't know why I keep doing that. Alright. Alright, let's enhance this crap. Okay. Okay. You kidding me? I can't do the fusion. Alright. So, what else we got here? And no, I can't do that. I need my shit to go up. I'm just gonna stick with that. Alright. So right now I can't really upgrade it, but yeah, it'll get there. By the way, I'm actually enjoying Volt. He's quick, or she, well, it's a dude, obviously, but it's cool because he's quick and he's durable. So it's like, I don't. If you don't want to spend too much money, actually real money, it's the easiest path to go for me. Anyway, it's not. Everybody may differ, but that's just for me. Oh, dog, I got marked. Whee! Alright. By the way, I remember that old, I think it was Progressive or Allstate, old freaking the little pig that's just sticking the head out the window like, whee! Alright. Alright, you're that fun. I'll go for this one. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's get up there. Oh shit. Okay, that was not fun. Alright. We won't be doing that again. Alright, let's... Ooh, that's loud. Alright. I gotta try to get to this other one. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so let me get... Okay, I see what's going on here. Alright. Okay, I guess I gotta help. Yeah, fuck it. Alright, let's just go. Okay, I gotta rate it. Gotta be careful for that thing, so. Alright. Oh shit. No. Come out of here. Come on. Sorry, I'm freaking Indiana Jonesing right now, so. Alright. Give me that. Alright. I guess the controls for PC on this are pretty different because, you know, I was trying to do my shock. Like my volt shock thing. Where's old dude at? Is he in here? Or did I just leave him behind? Alright. I don't know what the hell that was, but it was something. Ooh, what the hell? Bro, that was like that freaking machine thing from freaking Aquaman. Alright. Can I even climb up shit? Alright. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright, good, we can climb. Alright. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright, we in. Okay, what else we got? Okay, I'm looting this crap. Gimme, okay. I wish old dude was somewhere around here. I don't know where that dude went. Alright, where we at? Where you at? Who's shooting at me? Alright. What the hell is that? Hey, how you doing? My name is Paul. How you doing? By the way, I did actually have an uncle named Paul. He was actually pretty cool. Does anybody else do that? You know, you have some, you know, family friends that been there since you were just a little kid. You know, that you just start calling unc or freaking aunts or uncles. And that guy's like, nope, not today. I'll leave him alone. He's like, I got kids at home. Alright, let's... Alright. Alright. Alright, what we got? Alright. Got them. They taken care of. Alright. Alright, we gotta go in here and get whatever's in here. Alright, let's go to the extraction. Alright, let's get out of here. After I actually destroy more of the security camera things. Alright. By the way, as you said, I did spare one guy. He was just minding his business. He said, nope, not today. Oh, shit. And this dude runs up on me like he's trying to freaking do something. Like he's trying to be the hero. Alright. Lay your ass down. Move. Alright. Alright. Whee! Alright. I'm gonna switch to my handgun. Alright. Oh gosh. Alright. Alright. Tell your boss to holler at your boy. See ya. Whee! I'm outie. Audi 3000. Wait for the player. Where you at, man? Get your butt cheeks over here. Oh, wait on him. We can fall. Oh, what's this dude coming right up to? I'm playing target practice, working on my aim. There you are. Come on. Come on down here. Oh, man. It's not like freaking Destiny where I'm going to use to like freaking Mod 3000 to holler at your boy. Tell your boss, come get me if you need me. Whoop, whoop. I'm out. Alright. We did it. Teamwork. Alright. I'm fine. How are you? Alright. Alright. I remember this. I had to get that dude out of my head and crap, because you have to do these missions and crap to get him out of your head. Alright. Alright. Congrats. You kind of sound suspicious, man. You gotta like calm that shit down, bro. I think you need to lay off the freaking eggnog. Alright, what we got here? Put the thing in there. Alright, let's do the components. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, that's what we got here. Alright. Why don't you get your ass out the computer and come with me? Alright. Alright. This would be good if I had like a friend, another fucking whatchamacallit. Whee! Come on, let's go destroy this pig. I guess I'm the only one here, I guess. Oh, nope. Well, we got a ninja with me. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Dude, I don't know if you're wearing a bonnet on your head or whatever. Just kill, bro. Alright. Alright. I hate people that be like doing the skins like that. Alright. Alright, where we going? Alright. Alright, wait for me, bro. Nice move, bro. Okay, I failed with that. Alright, let's see if we can catch back up. Alright, you gonna get up here or you just gonna stand there? Alright. Alright. Of course, I'm gonna save the colonists. I'm good. Alright. Oh, I gotta be the one that freaks out. Alright. Alright. Alright, what we got here? Alright, I guess we gotta get to the extraction. Sorry, man, I'll show off. Alright, yeah, I ain't trying to piss you off. I'm coming. Alright, what we got now? Alright, where we at? Alright, I guess I still gotta get to extraction. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright. Boop, 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 boop. Nice job, my dude. Or lady, I don't know. Alright. Alright, what else we got here? Alright. Yep. Let's get him. Alright. Are you serious, bro? You gonna quit the mission? Bro, stop canceling the mission. Alright, I'll have to do this by myself. I did it by myself last time. Get your butt in. Okay. I know that little dude was gonna do that, but alright. Guess we doing this alone. Alright. It's much different than freaking Xbox because you can really do it on your own. I guess PC, you gotta be with somebody 24/7, so alright. Alright, let's do this. Who we got? Ooh, we got my dude again. Alright, man, you ready? Let's do this. Captain Thor ain't nothing. Whatever, Vaughn or whatever the hell his name is. Alright. Not fair. Alright, wait for me. Alright. I'm making everybody look like crap. Alright, Alright, now we got the vote going. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can get over there. Get that EP crap out of my way. Alright, where you at, man? Every man for themselves. No, but you got like chicken legs. Alright, my dude, let's do this. Alright, give me some of that. Alright, we already killed some of those crap. Where you at? I already grinded at this all by myself on the Xbox, and I beat him alone. But yeah, not all platforms work the same. All right, no, it's really crazy me doing that. Alright, let me stop that. Oh, shit. Oh, my bad, I'm dumb. Alright, let's see what we got here. I want us both to be equally mad. Okay, I ain't gonna do that. You can have those one over there. I guess that's it. Alright, you ready? Let's get to attraction. Alright, what else we got? I'm trying. Alright, let's do it. Alright, up here, go over here, go over there. Alright. 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 Alright, what we got? Alright, we did it. Assassination complete. Rank 10. Now that's what you call bestiality. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Dude, my freaking Jarvis is drunk ass freaking heal yet. What the frick is that? Alright, what we got here? I gotta upgrade some of my stuff. I don't know. Go to bed. Alright, Vice, quickly. You were right that Tina threat was real. We found one drifting near her, but the Lotus knew we were coming. She purged the Cyro elements before we had to. Oh God, I feel like I'm in school again. We had them and sent the squad to Tino to break our assault. They escaped. We are working on tracing them. Separate this Tino from the flock. Alright, sorry, I got a disability, man. That's one thing. You gotta be like very courteous about people's disabilities because, you know, people actually deal with real world crap like that, you know? Alright. Alright, what else can I get there? Intensify. Okay, let's intensify that. Intensify this. That. Okay, I need that to be green again. Alright. Health. Okay. Okay, I just need that to be like green again, so put there, there. Alright, so it's white. Alright. Make sure it don't turn red. Okay. That makes sense. Alright. It's very important with that one, so. Okay. Alright, what we got here? That makes sense. Alright. Let's do flow. What we got here, addiction? Alright, can't do stretch. Alright. Alright, let's do green. Alright, I guess that's good. Duration. Separate this shit. Alright. Alright. Got the fusion there. Fuse more than do credit. Okay, I know that for a fact. Okay. 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 Alright. Let's see if we got like friggin'. Okay, we can't do the Fury Strike, so. Alright, so we can't put that there, so. That's one thing I should be, like, kind of got to be cautious about, because. Stance. Alright. Okay, I hope I'm actually teaching everyone else something, so. Alright, what we got here? None of your mods compatible with this weapon. Visit the mods menu, the codex, and all that. Alright. I did not want to do that. Alright. Now straight rank up. Okay, I'm not really doing that right now, so alright. Okay, let's go back to my inventory. Okay. Alright. The hell? Alright, nice. We got like opinions or whatever, sources, gear, override. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. Direction over the Lenny's craft. Alright. Ordinary Premium. Alright. Which one of those we got anyways? I guess we could do the Spring Festival. Well, that was a bummer. I was actually hoping that actually would have worked, but alright. Arsenal. Alright, let's see, we got like a penny. Yeah, at least a free one, I guess. This is the one I had before. Basically, it's like without him and I corner in the phone, man. Alright. Alright, which one we got? You ever feel like that, like when you're trying to read, you know, you feel like tongue-tied, and you just feel like you're Patrick or whatever, but, you know, in a way, you're also a genius at the same time? Yeah, that's me. You know, I'm an idiot, but at the same time, I'm a genius. I'm a genius idiot. Alright, so we actually gonna get this one. I do want another one, but I don't want to like freaking. That's 75, so I want like a Dominator or some shit. Alright, I'm just kind of checking everything out. Alright, what we got? Emotes, gear. Okay. Alright, we got the Codex spinner. We're actually gonna buy that. Alright, we gonna get that one too. Alright, what else we got here? Oh, they don't need that. That's a magnetic person display your opening. Oops. Alright. Alright. What else we got in here? I want to get a new one, but at the same time, I don't want to spend a lot of crap, so. What else we got? I guess I could go for that. Alright. I guess we actually could go hands on. Let that thing go. There we go. Alright, so now I just gotta like upgrade it. Alright, let's finish right. Alright. Still gear. Alright. So we go a little hands on to see what we can do with these. So anyway, I guess that's it for now. So I'm gonna end the stream now. So hope everyone actually enjoys watching this, and we'll see you in the next one. Oh yeah, don't forget to check out my YouTube crap too. You know, that's my actually primary shit. You know, that's the shit I actually be posting a lot on daily life and all kind of other stuff. So till the next time.